Hey guys, oh, looks like I got my camera all backwards. Dang it. Well, we might have to do it this way then. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. We're going to go with it. Okay. I don't know. All right, well, I don't know. I guess we'll just go with it. If you guys don't like the way this looks, I could just switch it up. Hey, Diamond Girl. Hey, Ling. Hey, Sun. Hi, Double A. We'll see. I just started a few seconds ago, so we'll see how it goes. Somebody's going to get a free reading today. We'll see who that is. First card out for your twin flame and soulmate is you're calling in your soulmate. Right now, your thoughts, your prayers, your affirmations, everything you do, all the decisions you've been making, it's bringing this person closer and closer to you right now. Obviously, you guys are separated. Otherwise, you wouldn't be calling this person in. Now, what is this person thinking about you? Five of Pentacles. Out in the cold, nothing is ever helpless as it seems. Under that is Four of Swords. Your partner honestly feels like you're not talking to them or you're not open to them right now. They feel a little quiet, maybe pushed away. I honestly feel in my heart, the truth is they pushed you away. And now they're kind of getting a taste of their own medicine in some way. I feel like you're not playing their games. I feel like you're tired of it. She's sitting here with like a menstrual cramping thing on her stomach. She's tired. She's at rest. Her dog's on her lap, or her cat, I guess. She's got tea and she's just trying to feel better, you know? I almost feel like that's you just trying to rest and recoup from this guy or this girl. And they're just like, why are you putting me out in the cold? And you're just like, you know, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to be okay. You put me through a lot. This person is definitely coming in as an earth sign individual. So they're kind of stubborn in their own head. This person gets in their own way too. What is the issue that your person's been dealing with? Because your lover is going through a hard time. Karma is hurting them in some sense. They don't feel good. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying they could be sick, but more than that, they just don't feel happy with life. So what is it your partner's going through? So here we have this letter. Now this is a contract. I do get the feeling that your person is being held accountable. Okay. Now your person's going to write you, but there's a lot of frustration here between the both of you. I feel they do text you. I feel they write you. But you're not always replying right away, or you don't really care. You're basically not at their beck and call. This triggers him or her to feel like you are abandoning them in some sense. I think your person has abandonment issues. 5 is a very powerful number for your person right now. And that is challenge, change, competition. But it's very unsettling. And your person is sitting in that energy where they're being challenged to change. 6 of Swords. Your person's trying to move on from a relationship, and this could be you or someone else, that they can't change. And they're not going to be able to. So I see this 6 of Swords like, I just want to move on and get on with my life. What is it they feel about you? This earth sign partner, Spirit, guide and direct me. What does this person feel? Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Oh, it's in reverse for some second. Okay, so poker face. Taking a chance, risks, options, not showing their hand, gambling. Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding a conversation, not dealing with it, still upset. Your person knows they're at fault. I don't know why they try to brain mess with you. I was going to say bad words, so excuse that. But there's this energy, they try to make you feel like it's your fault. They know it's their fault, guys. And I know you know it. You're very mature. You're here dealing with it. You're like, I know that this person is always making it sound like I did something, but really it's them. They did something, not the other way around. What is the outcome this person wants with you? Because he or she understands you're putting your foot down. This person is pretending with their poker face like it doesn't bother them, but it actually bothers them. You putting your foot down irks them. Outcome, Queen of Swords. Direct conversation. They're just not in a mood, are they? Like they're just, I think the outcome is you're not effing around. They expect you to be direct. They expect you to be cold and guarded. That's what I'm feeling. They know they made a mess of things. I feel in my intuition with the Five of Pentacles, which is a financial loss. It's physical, it's illness, it's dark night of the soul, it's hardship, it's frustration. They know they messed up. They're just kind of, I don't want to say in a pity party because I don't see Five of Cups. But this is all about them. And can I just say, your person is a little self-absorbed right now. Your person feels like you are blocking them. You're not open to receive their BS, and that bothers them, and it does make them punish you. I'm sorry, but your partner is punishing you because you're not accepting their BS that you normally accept. Now let's dive into you here. What is it you are not accepting? Hi, Terna. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to have you on my channel. I hope this reading is good for you. I read all these cards with my whole heart, intuitively guiding you into the best decisions you can possibly make with the best information you could possibly get. So I appreciate you for watching. If you could please like it, I'd appreciate that. Okay. So here you are wishing well, and you're just like, you know what? I hope things get better. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But I believe. Wishing well is a lot of hard work, and good results come from it. You know, you get what you put out. I feel like if this is you and you're dealing with this, it's like you expect to be treated with love, respect, and kindness. I don't see you asking for anything else. You're a very kind person. You're a very watery, emotional person. Four of Swords is here, but I feel very watery energy about you. And honestly, your energy in this is, I'm just hoping that it gets better. This person is negative a lot of the time, and I need a break from them. They're draining me. They're draining me emotionally and mentally. So I just feel like they've pulled a lot out of you. They've taken from you, and you're trying to replenish and revive your energy, because even though this is your soulmate and your partner, they're very negative a lot of times. Wow, so you're feeling that this is karmic. You also feel in my intuition that they're dealing with a karmic, and you're tired of it. You're tired of just sitting in their karmic energy. And you're just like, listen, I want nothing to do with you And your karmic BS, I'm done. I'm literally mentally checked out. That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Oh, hi, Chakra Forward. You haven't seen me pop up? You used to watch me religiously. It took a very long time. Break from tarot. Weird that you would pop up now. You know, I did a little prayer to Spirit saying I want to help people and just put me out there for the people that need it. So maybe that's how you magically saw my video. So I'm glad you're back, and we'll see what this reading has for you. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad you're back. Soulmates, coffin. Oh, you're ready to put this at, you're like, soulmate or not, done. Okay? You're like, I don't care who you are in my story. I love you, but I don't love this. And gosh, how you feel about this man or this woman is a huge soul connection, big tie, partnership, soul contract, life partner. But then you also feel like you want to be liberated, reborn, transformed. There's been some tragedy between you and him or her, and it just feels like death and endings, which is great because it means new beginnings. And you're just like, I don't know, I just get this vibe from you, like, I'm done, dude. Like, excuse me for saying it like that, but I'm really done, dude. You've worn me out. You've exhausted me. If you feel pushed away, if you feel abandoned, if you feel like I'm not feeding your ego and your energy anymore, you're right. I'm not. I'm not. Now, this very energy that you guys are in is calling in your soulmate. So let's see what that looks like. Why is this good? Let's see. Spirit, can you please direct me into a beautiful oracle that is going to be honest and forthright about why it is good to push back on this soulmate right now and how that is helping them in any way. How is this helping? Can you show me the energy that my viewers are giving and the results? So we have Metamorphosis in the reverse. And this deck does do reversals. This is the number 25. There are times of chaos, darkness. It always happens to people, one way or another. It's much like growing pains experienced by the caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise. When something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. I love that. Sometimes something is taken away because of an unwanted circumstance. And remember, we talked about the number 5 for them with challenge. And this card literally says, it's come to challenge, to let go of old ideas and how life between you both is supposed to be. You are not a victim. And I think it's speaking to both of you. None of you are a victim in this. Rather, you're experiencing temporary discomfort that we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. So something good is coming on the other side of this, between you and your partner. You're probably going to ask yourself, Steph, why, if this is a soul connection, why would we be suffering like this? Why? Hi, Serena. I do plan on giving a free reading today, yes. And the answer in my intuition is this: the reason you're meant to suffer with him or her. And I know you know the answer already, personal growth. But more than that, they needed this. They needed to fall. They needed to hurt. They needed to be in the dark night. They need to know who cares and who doesn't. Sometimes people live in a false reality and their illusions look so real. And your person has been living in an illusion for too long, faking it. Let's get a confession. Oops, excuse me. Okay, I don't like the way the camera is today. I'm so sorry, but fortunately, that's just how it happened today. Confession cards. Here we go. Let's get a confession. I have so much going on inside. I don't know what to do. Contemplating. He's spinning in circles. He could be a she, but spinning in circles. About you, about their choices, about life, about the karmic, about everything. Let's get a little bit deeper. What the heck is going on in Karmicville with your person? Because you pulled that karmic card. Insecurities. The karmic is very insecure. There's some embarrassment on both sides. We talked about illusions. Look at the bottom of the deck. Disillusioned. Your person is realizing that their little karmic relationship was BS. The karmic that they're with is realizing their relationship was BS. But more importantly than everything, you're realizing what you've been tolerating is BS. Let's see your version of the story. What is going on with your side? Power, excuses, medicating. You're like, my side of the story is they make excuse after excuse why they can't, why they won't. They are making excuses that it's out of their control. Yet they're the ones holding the power card in my life. This person finds stupid ways to deal with their issues. They drink, or they have little addictions, sexual stuff, going out, having fun, you name it, like distractions, if you will. So your side of the story is, I am sick of the excuses that they literally have no control or power, when I know they do. And so that's why you're like, yep, 4 swords, checking out. Just can't do it with them. What does your person want to say to you that they're stubbornly not saying? Very earth sign. What is your partner wanting to confess in their quiet little poker face energy? I'm just not ready right now. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't say that right. I'm sorry. I feel like you deserve way more. Okay. You know what you're going to say to that? Cry me a river. Cry me a river. This is a story and an excuse you've heard for a long time. And for you, it's a broken record. And it's always, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I can't. I can't. It's always the excuses. That is your side. You're sick of hearing it. You're sick of seeing it. This is right here. And you're like, you know what? I need a long, hard break from you. Tired of it. Your illusions are not my reality. Your excuses are baseless. The truth is, you're tied up with your karmic, and you're my soulmate, and you're not doing what you need to do, and that's BS. And that is just very strictly where you stand, if I'm reading you correctly. In the 4 swords, it says here, it sounds like someone's been in a habit. And this card is loud and clear, kind of like a call out. Resting is necessary. It's not even an option or a choice. It is literally what you have to do to recoup, because this person has drug you through the mud. You've quit acting like it doesn't matter. You quit acting like, don't worry, it's okay. This doesn't mean You're not going to do anything in this connection, but what it means is you're going to strengthen your mind, get back into your grounded, strong, confident energy, your emperorship, if you will. And if this means you're listening to podcasts on topics like this, good. Stream. If it means you're venting, you're doing whatever, then that's great. Whatever it is for you. You know, this is a much needed rest and it has purpose. And it's a much needed break. I think they've tried to gaslight you, honestly. And I think you're done being gaslighted. There's too much of it. With the 5 of Pentacles for your person, and it is upright. Where do I go from here? The distressed energy of this card. She's cold, alone in the winter. If she would only stop and look around for a moment and see what's in front of her, she would see that only a few steps away is a safe haven where she'd be happy and they would keep her warm, which is you. Okay, you are the safe haven. If your person only stopped whining and complaining about their terrible situation, which is Karmicville, and look at what's in front of them, which is you, being their safe haven, they'd be okay. But they're not. They're not. They'd rather just wriggle in this. You've been around this too much, and it's too similar for you. This whole I'm in a pit of despair, you're just convinced, you know, that this person believes they're all out of options. Like they've accepted the fact that things will never, ever get better. You're sick of hearing them say, this is life. It's always going to be this way. I always get the short end of the stick. You know, and you're just sick of the negativity. It drags you down, but that's this person's energy. And the fact is, there's plenty of support that you're wanting to give him or her, but they're not taking it. Whatever loss and hardship that this person is facing, all they need to do is turn around and be with you, look at you, confide in you, but they're not. Is pride a part of the problem? Yes, my intuitions say yeah. Oh yeah, pride is definitely a part of it. What else is this connection? Thank you, Serena. The love card you got is when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and what the love you've shared with one another. So you're very much checking out of materialism, and so is he. Materialism is not of question here. All this, whose house is what, car, job, it's meaningless. It's about the heart. It's about the connection. All right. Well, Spirit, can you tell me what vibe my collective soulmate is in this moment today as I do the reading, as they sit in separation? Because this soulmate is quiet. Not today. Poker face. Yeah. Giving you the hand, ghosting, silent treatment. Man of very little words. Woman of very little words. What energy are they in, please? Just so my collective has an idea of the status of this soulmate. Divine guidance. Spirit is speaking to them right now. And they're very defensive. Wow, Spirit, the universe, karma, God, just giving this person a real dose of reality. And every time they try to make an excuse, Spirit doesn't put up with it. It's time to deal with it. And they're very defensive. Spirit is attacking them in the sense of karma. And it's just coming quick. Spirit, can you show me what karma looks like for this person? We have uncomfortable and superficial. We even have secretive. They're very uncomfortable about how fake they've been. This poker face, you know, the best way I can describe what I'm feeling when I read this about them is I'm not comfortable in my own skin anymore. I've been so fake. I can't even sit with myself and look in the mirror because look at all the lies. They can't even stand themselves. So Spirit is making sure in the divine guidance, they feel very uncomfortable with their illusion and their lies. I think for the first time in 5 years, exactly, this person is owning up to their facade and they really don't like themselves. This is a lot of the reason your soulmate is quiet. And I'm sorry your soulmate's been a liar. I'm sorry they've been doing what they've been doing, but it is what it is. Scott, you're subscribed. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, I'm gonna, in a minute, I'm gonna call out time for a free reading and I'm gonna look at the list of comments and I am absolutely gonna pick someone. Now, what is your person's energy here? The beginning. Okay, I'm for it. The Wolf Moon. Number 1. This is a start. Wow, you want to know what's crazy? Think of this as the Magician. Bottom of the deck ended up being number 2. Right after it, another Wolf Moon, protection. I love that they're right by each other, which to me as a reader really confirms that you guys are soulmates, okay? And I know everyone thinks, well, isn't a soulmate supposed to be so loving and good and happy? No, it doesn't. And I'm so sorry, but a lot of your guys' stories, and you know each other, a lot of you just through comments and soul family. We're all here for a reason in this reading. You didn't come here by mistake. I think you're already smart enough to understand the whole understanding of our community and how they BS us, trying to make us believe that a soulmate is very, very happy and it's a warm relationship and it feels so good. Oh yeah, you can have that. But I think they're leaving out the meat and potatoes. A lot of your walk with your soulmate is very painful, very revealing, and very healing. That's just a fact. So disregard, a lot of your fantasy ideas about what this would look like. Just realize this is your soulmate. If you're watching me, I do feel this is a very important sign and a confirmation because you've had these questions, haven't you? You've had these questions in your own mind. Am I really connected to this person based on a past life or based on a soul contract? Is this real? Am I really? This is that confirmation. You are. It's come up twice. You are. And it's been very ugly. And I'm so sorry. It's been very karmic and very ugly. But these cards from the universe, this is from the shadow side of the moon, what the moon wants you to know, what your shadow needs you to know about this hidden energy between you and your soulmate in the darkness, in silence, in separation, is that you guys are having a brand new beginning. It is protected. It is meant to be. And we're going to read this. There's always mistakes. Everything can be healed. I just think that's a part of creation. So the masculine energy is the number 1. The feminine energy is the number 2. In the beginning, the waxing wolf moon is the start of conceiving, and it's something starting. It's time to put aside your lassitude and focus on beginning anew. Just as this maiden sits in the fetal position of this card, with the nimbus of a few ideas luminously encircling her mind. Think of it like the Fool card, the beginning, the start. When you draw this card, consider the option that it is an excellent time to start a spiritual or soul-inspiring mission, personal project. This has been weighing on your mind. What is it that inspires you? And I want you guys to think of that. For me, it's been helping people in need. And I've really dove into this project. It's a very healing journey for me. But you watching, you've also been recently feeling pulled, and there's been signs, obvious synchronicities that you need to start some personal project for yourself that's going to help you heal and just be an inspired soul. And both of you and your partner are getting set up to be more involved in your personal healing right now. It says get involved in your favorite nonprofit, or finally begin a project that speaks to your soul, start a business, donate, whatever. Just start doing something right. That's this new beginning. You're going to find out what that is, and you're going to focus on it, and it's going to help you to begin a new life. And that's the energy both of you are in. And if you talk to him or her, if you reach out and you guys have any conversation, you're going to find out they're starting something. They're beginning some new thing. Maybe they're going to the gym. Maybe they're starting a class. Maybe they're doing a new business venture. Maybe you see them just doing some personal reflecting phoenix work, You're going to notice, but you're more so than anything going to notice about you that you also have just recently in the last week started a new journey where you've begun to get to know yourself on a whole different level. So both of you are kind of on this little hermitage. Now, in this card here, the full wolf moon is associated with protection, as the mother of this card has an instinct to protect. And drawing this card, maybe you could meditate a little bit on what in your life needs protection. Perhaps I feel it's you. My intuition was what needs protection? You. You are protecting yourself. I almost feel like you were sucked dry by this soulmate. They have drained you. And I don't know if they did it on purpose or it just happened, but you realized I can't do it to me anymore. Whatever you've discovered felt very unsafe. Guys, I'm so sorry. Something happened with the phone. I don't even know. My phone's been acting up today. I don't know if you guys have experienced anything like that. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can. I'm so sorry. Okay. You can hear me? Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know what was going on there. Anyways, I just feel like the most important thing right now is protect yourself. If you're watching this, aside from your relationship status, I want you to protect yourself. There might be something trying to come at you, be it a spiritual attack or harm from another person or someone that doesn't have your best interest in mind. If you're watching this, I want you to hear me loud and clear. Protect yourself. So let's get some other predictive messages here, and then I'll do a free reading. So far, does this sound like it's relatable to what you're going through? This metamorphosis, being unable to change. And I think that's why you're stepping back. Yes, this is your soulmate, but you're ready to end it if they don't change You might be giving them an ultimatum, or maybe you just went silent in general. But they definitely sense your boundaries are up, active, and running. So there's no shame in that. Okay, so let's get a little bit more into the tarot. Spirit, can you predict what is going to happen? Oh, I'm glad it's relatable. That's good. That's good. So a lot of you guys feel like, yes, I'm definitely protecting myself. I'm not letting him or her just waltz in like they used to. Ten of Pentacles is a very strong energy for you. Ace of Cups, Temperance. Wow, 10 of Cups. So 10-10, again, heralding in that number one, that masculine energy of a new beginning. I want to say, number one, on a personal level, you're leveling up financially and you're leveling up with your family. You have grown so responsibly. You're really taking care of the ones who are dependent on you, and you're really doing good running your business and running your home, or just running your career. Like, you've really got a good hand on your personal life. And as far as a prediction, patience is needed. This person struggles, obviously, with doing the right thing. I think you're doing exactly the right thing. Pulling yourself away from your soulmate because they're acting up. Now, that's very interesting to me because you're very attractive, you're very loving, you're very good at taking care of a home and family. The Hierophant, see that 5 number again? The challenge to change. Have faith, says Spirit. You're like, oh, honey, I have faith, but I'm not sticking around for the pain. Okay, Ace of Swords. I'm not sticking around for the pain. This person loves you, King of Cups, and you're supposed to have a happy home and a happy marriage or a happy life. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse. They're not looking at the situation the way they should. They're not owning up to their mistakes. 1818, that's crazy. Thank you for liking my video, by the way. You're definitely loving yourself more. My prediction is this, and I don't know how long it's going to last. You're done. You're stepped away. You finally found the strength. You rose to the challenge in the number 5 to say, not anymore. Not today. Not to me. You love yourself more than you loved the idea of this relationship. Is your person going to suffer because of this? Yes. It's a ticking time bomb ready to explode whenever that happens. They are going to experience, and don't be scared, but they're going to experience a shield coming off of them. A spiritual protection shield. Because you're removing your protective energy by removing yourself. Don't worry about them. They're going to be okay. But simply by the act of you stepping away, 4 swords from this, and not engaging in the BS, they're going to get hurt. They're going to be okay, but they're going to get hurt in some way, probably a few ways. Karmically, it's coming. Okay, you're going to have to be ready for that. There's a very difficult season they need to get into. Most of it's reflection, but really what it is a reality check. And I don't want you to be scared about this for them. They need to do it. But that's going to cause you to question your faith in the soulmate connection. If they're so down the ladder of spiritual work Why would you be spiritually connected to this person as a soulmate? Listen, I don't know. That's between you and God. That's between you and your higher self, honestly, to figure out why you would even have that connection. I want you to find those answers, okay? But it is what it is. This is your soulmate. They love you. They're very fake. They're very pretend. They can't even stand themselves. What a difficult seat to sit in, if you will. I feel the struggle from here. I feel their struggle. It's awful. What an awful season. And to protect yourself, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear their struggle because, of course, you love them. Of course, it hurts you that they're hurting. But if you hear their pleas, their cries, their suffering, you're just going to be more giving and you're going to be more sacrificial of self and you're just going to like cushion their fall. And I'm hearing don't cushion it. Let them fall. In fact, let them fall on their face if that's what needs to happen. What is going to be the result of that season in your life? Because the sad truth is this. You guys were supposed to be, well, I'm not going to say supposed, because that would mean somebody made the wrong decision. I'm not saying that. You guys were meant to have a happy home, a happy marriage. It's here in the cards. You were created to have it. It's in the cards for you both. There is a beautiful love connection and chemistry, the ability to build a beautiful family, a beautiful home, and a beautiful life. Like it's here. That's the truth, Ace of Swords. But that alone, just the energy that you guys were built for each other, isn't going to make it happen. They've really lost their way, Temperance and Ace of Cups in reverse. This person, and I hate to say it, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, has thrown away your love. Literally disregarded your love. I'm not trying to hurt you or trigger you. Please forgive me for this. But they have literally heard you say, I love you and I'm here for you and I want you. And what they did in response to that was, I don't feel the same way. Or they took actions that showed you they don't feel the same way. And that's really sad because this is your soulmate. Again, that's their poker face. This is their illusion. But this is very painful for you. Thank you for loving my cards. He's dimming your light. Yeah, he knows a lot's going on, but he doesn't check up on you. Wow. Bree, I'm right. Thank you so much. Wow, karma is at work here. You're going to have to let it. Karma is not a punishment, but damn. Bottom of the deck is awaiting for union. They're going to get hit with karma, and they're going to get hard hit. You're probably going to get hit too, honey, like we all do. We're all going to get hit with karma. But it's their season. It is their season. The harvest is here. Just in time. First day of fall. No wonder you pulled out that karmic card. What goes around comes around, and they must experience the pain and suffering of their choices. You provided some cushion. The fact that you loved them unconditionally and you were always there throughout their BS is exactly the shield that's being taken down as you finally step away. And they are so self-absorbed and whiny. They think the world is out to get them. The universe hates them. You wish death on them. You wish curses on them. You wish they would just, they're like, oh, you just hate me. You just want me to suffer, don't you? You call karma on me. You wish karma on me. Like, that's how they look at you. And you're just like, are you an idiot? I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to succeed. Yet you want to tell me I wish all these bad things on you? And bottom of the deck is you guys are supposed to be together. I mean, again, I don't want to use the word supposed to, but it's here. They have to start from scratch, earn your trust, start from the bottom. A very humbling experience is what they're going through. Are they going to come back to you? I think they are. Are they going to be humbled? Oh, yes. The universe is humbling them. That's what's going on. They are being humbled, and I want you to just take that with a grain of salt. Let them be humbled. Hope this resonates for you. Spirit, can you please give me a confession of this person that is being humbled? Intensity. Notice the watch. My feelings for you overwhelmed me in the past. Okay. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. So they feel this is hard. Like, wow, the universe is being hardcore with me. It's not fair. You guys are like, wait, is the universe forcing this person to be with me? I don't want the universe to force them. No, the universe is never going to force them to be with you. The universe is just letting them know you're an a-hole. You've made stupid choices. You've played stupid games, and now you're going to win some stupid prizes. I hope you like karma, because everything you're getting is your pure choices. Who you wanted to be with, what you wanted to say, what you wanted to do, where you're at, all of it. This is you. You cannot point the finger and make excuses. It's not time for that. Man up, kind of is what I'm hearing, or woman up. Own it. So this intense reality check, that's what their karma is. Bottom of the deck, sleepless nights, anxiety. 9 of Swords is going to keep them awake at night. This person will suffer with nightmares and anxiety to where they can't sleep very well. Their life has changed so much since they met you. They're trying to figure out what it all means. Now, that's going to take some time. They don't want to lose you. In fact, the thought of you not being in their life, it really keeps them up at night. They're very used to you. They're very comforted by you. So believe me, they're not trying to lose it. Okay? But a problem is a problem. I think you're honestly being divinely guided to pull away so they could suffer, because the universe is like, listen, your love has been shielding them from so much karma. It's like you've almost prevented them from feeling the wrath of their own decisions. So the universe is like, kindly, please step aside. They need to go through it. And you're like, but I don't want them to suffer. I don't want them to hurt. They've been through enough. You're very empathic. You're very mothering, loving, nurturing. You do not want your partner to suffer. Even though they are so difficult, you don't want them to suffer. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling you're called to step aside, and you're just tired. You have to, and maybe that's your own karma. You've worn yourself out. You've helped so much. You're exhausted. What is the issue to recognize for my viewer? Hi, Jackie. Thank you all for being here. You gonna cry about it or boss up? Pro tip, do both. See, I just said man up, right? Woman up. Look at this. This is the card that came out. There it is. You gonna cry about it or boss up? Do both. So it says here, you can do both. Real ballers feel their feelings and do what they know is right at the same time. You still the boss, even if You, the crying boss. This man or this woman that you're dealing with knows what they need to do. Okay, they know what they need to do. But they haven't been the boss. They make decisions very gently without waving, like putting too much waves in the water. You know what I mean? You also, I don't know, but you're in a season where you're like, I have to be the boss, take accountability for my actions. I have to make responsible decisions. I can't just candy coat, sugarcoat, and protect. You're stepping into a reality. It's a big reality check, a very intense reality check. And I'm sorry, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling so far in this reading. Let them do it. Is there any other questions you want me to ask in this reading? If not, I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do a free reading for the person I call out in the audience. But I'm happy to pull an additional card if you guys feel I've left anything unanswered that you would like answered in this reading. Just as a collective. So the first question you guys can ask is a collective clarification. After that, I'll do whatever you guys want here. I'm going to give out a free reading, but if any of you guys want a reading as well, I do have right here Cash App, and it's $15 for a card. Bottom of the deck is free. I'll give them both to you, and my intuitive reading. You're welcome to purchase one. If you'd like to do two, that gives you a bigger reading, and we can do that. But that is available. Okay, but I will be picking someone free. Sabrina, I would love a read. Can I pay for a reading, Steph? Sunval, yes. I'd appreciate that. I could use your support. Intuitive Insights, can I get a reading? Hi, Steph. Nice to see you today. Oh, it's good to see you. Raquel, hey, girl. Like, subscribe, share, press the bell to get notified. Thank you. Bree, it's funny because I say it is what it is a lot. Oh, good. All right. Okay, well, in that case, hi, Iran. Thank you. I'm going to pull one last oracle, and then I'll pick the free reading. Whoever's purchased, so let me know. Let's see. What oracle am I going to pick? I think I want to do this one. Give you guys a nice close. Hey! Sorry, guys. Kids are playing games, and I'm probably louder than them, but I have to tell them to settle down. Spirit, guide and direct me with these oracles. Please use these cards to speak loud and clear to people that need clarity and just peace today. 4 swords. What peace can you give them? Everyone here watching has their own issues, their own problems, their own wins and victories, but can you help them just be at peace tonight or today, wherever they are? And use this oracle to be the perfect message to close this reading. Spirit, guide and direct me to the perfect card. Peace and clarity. The word that came to my mind as I pulled this card is remorse. And I feel like Spirit wants to speak through me in a way to say, remorse is a necessary part of healing. It's a very healing energy. It's good for the soul, and it feels so loving. When someone has remorse, they're able to connect to God, connect to Spirit, connect to their higher self. Remorse is not supposed to be seen as some painful punishment. It's meant to be seen as healing water. Allow the people that have done you wrong to suffer because they need to feel remorse. That is their healing path. That's the healing water that they need. Do not stop them and shield them from pain, because they will not feel remorse. And that would not be you helping them with it. No. So step back and allow remorse to come in. So the card that we got is called Flexible, and it's number 19. The egg is symbolic of a new beginning, right? Soon to come. And this card says, and this could be for any and all the situations in your life, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising. That's what's most important. The oracle's message is a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane. Whereas a rigid structure like a building, it would come crashing down. Consider the tree remains supple and secure with everything around it, even though whatever's around it could be in shambles. This is how you need to be right now, like a tree, willing to learn new things, being teachable. You're not a know-it-all. Be malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is an important role, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware, stay humble. At this time, others are going to be more flexible with you too. When it comes to love, in every relationship, even parental, family, whatever, in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right, especially all the time, do you? It's like, okay, come on, let's come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when everyone's needs are met, even halfway. Compromise. The appearance of this card in a reading is signaling to you that you may have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Even if you're already with someone and they've turned out to disappoint you, understand that maybe your expectations may not have been very flexible. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Now, in a money message, even when you have clear vision of how you're going to manifest this money and what it will look like and who's going to share in it and what will happen and what will be available, you still need to relax and be open to another possibility. Spirit may have a very good plan for you. It could be a job you never thought of. It could be a new source of money. It could be some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself this or something better is going to manifest for you right now. Then be willing to bend a little bit and enjoy their miraculous results. Now, everyone has a protection message, which is a warning. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, which is probably your partner at this moment, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential. You find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and your heart, and learn to see a flexible approach, and it's going to feel better. Rigidity is only going to set you up for a fight where there are only losers, not winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. So a lot of you guys today, whatever you're going through, might feel like Decisions are being made left and right, for sure. Four of Swords. I think there are a lot of decisions. I just ask you as your reader today not to be stubborn in any direction, whether it's money, relationship, family, the way you see yourself, the way you view politics, religion, tarot, anything. I don't want you to be a rigid person. I don't think Spirit wants you to be rigid. It's nice to feel like you're very knowledgeable about something, but please don't act like a know-it-all, like there's nothing left to learn. Please don't put yourself in a position where you know what you know that you know and there's no room for anything else. You can't fill a cup that's already full. And people that have such rigid beliefs, rigid viewpoints of whatever, they come off as very irritating people, don't they? Because they can't be beneficial with you in a relationship of any kind, be it family, friends, lovers. It's nothing to benefit from because it's very unfair. And if we want to have success and money, we got to be flexible in relationships and flexible in our ideas. Otherwise, we're going to be probably in poverty. And the same with relationships. We can be in poverty and love, or we could be flexible and give to our partner. You know, give a little grace, goes a long way. So I don't know, I hope you take this message today about being more open. And as far as your partner, your twin flame, your soulmate, they do love you. They're very close-minded. They've got their issues. They're suffering for it. Let them. Get your hands off of them with your protection. Let them go through the dark night. God, they need it. And are they going to hurt? Yes, let them. It's good for them. They need to feel remorse for some of the hard decisions they've made. Because from what I can tell, Five of Pentacles, there was something right in front of them, and I know this was you. And it was a better family. It was a better life prosperity-wise and spiritually-wise. Like, it was a better choice. They made their choices, okay, because they felt they needed to make them like that. They refused to be open-minded about your religious or political or spiritual or emotional views. They judged you in a way that was pretty harsh. And, you know, judgment coming in reverse, to me, I don't want to look at this correctly, and I don't even want to dig up the past because it's the past, but at the same time, they didn't learn from it. So it's like an excuse again. Oh, the past is in the past. I don't want to dredge it up. No, it probably needs to get brought up because it's still a problem. It's relevant, and you're not dealing with it. That's a problem. Like, stop making an excuse that it happened 5 years ago. So what? No, it's not so what. You effed up 5 years ago and you haven't changed. It's a problem. Maybe it was 10 years ago. Maybe it was 20 years ago. But karma doesn't care. The universe doesn't care. They don't care how long ago it was. It's still a problem, and we're going to deal with it. And guess what? Now your soulmate is going to step away from the journey and let you go through the hell you need to go through because you've drained them, which is added on to your karmic debt on top of it. I think one of the biggest questions too, and I was going to leave you with that oracle, but I really want to find out why they hurt you like this. Okay, because I feel like that needs to come out in this reading. Why? Let's see what cards. Okay, Spirit, why did this person go out on a limb to hurt their soulmate? Can you please explain this in the tarot? Please show me why this person hurt this individual. Show me why. Okay. We're going to get 3. Bottom of the deck is King of Wands in the reverse. To me, that's arrogant, chauvinist, pushy, egotistical, bossy, and controlling. Very 5 energy, very Leo energy. King of Wands. 9 of Wands. Empress. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Wow, this is so simple and clear. The reason they did you wrong in the first place is because they actually cared about what another woman thought about them. This could be their mother. This could be a wife. Okay? A feminine energy was in their presence, and they were very defensive, and they didn't want this person to think ill of them, judge them in a bad way, think of them in another way. So they made a simple decision based on what somebody else in authority thought, and whatever they were guided to do by someone's advice was why they did what they did. I don't think it was really what they wanted to do, but they felt pushed. And that there was very immature. That was very, very immature. And it was, for a lack of better reasons, they left you. They might have left you at the altar. They might have left you pregnant, Empress. For some of you, they may very well have left you pregnant, and that was a very bad choice. But they 8 of Cups you, 6 of Swords, and they moved on. And like I said, the reason they did what they did was because they honestly cared what some person in authority thought or said about the situation. They felt very weak and very out of control. They're very defensive. They don't like people thinking ill of them, wrong of them. They hate it. Their ego, their pride is why they did what they did. There may have been some sexual undertones as well, which can come along with pure selfishness and desire. But they definitely left you here. 8 of Cups, broke your heart. 10 of Swords. And they killed you. They broke you. And they moved on like it was easy. But it wasn't easy. 9 of Wands. It wasn't easy. And believe me, 5 of Pentacles comes up again. What's happening? They're suffering for it. They're paying for it. Let them be in the pit of despair. This is an end to their egotistical drama. Karmic card again. Wow. Stop stressing over crappy people, according to this card. Okay. They've been stressing over crappy people. They literally cared more about some crappy person than you. I'm going to leave you again with one confession from them, because they did you dirty. That's what I see. They did you dirty. They might have left you to go be with the baby's mom too. That could be it. I don't know, but they did you real dirty. They also cut you off and stopped talking to you. You're the destination they seek and their reason to grow. Confession. One more. You are lovely from head to toe. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. What a coward. King of Wands in reverse can also mean coward. This person was too scared to confront others. They followed the flow of something in their life that was against you. They didn't want to hurt you, but they did, and that's just weak. They didn't stand their ground for what was right. I know when you were upset with me, and it bothers me more than you could possibly know. I can't watch TV anymore without reminders of you. I've been meditating and expanding my mind. I'm starting to see. All right. So they're waking up. They're in a dark night of the soul. They have not woke up yet. Okay, they're still a coward. They still need to account for their wrongs. You're going to have to let them. Karma's coming for them. That's what I'm predicting. Okay, so I hope I gave you some closure in this reading. That's what I have. All right, so now I'm going to pick someone to get a free reading. Let me put these cards away. The free reading is going to be larger than the donation readings because, you know, I just want to donate that. And if you guys have paid for one, please let me know. I'll give you guys 15 minutes from right now to go ahead and pay on Cash App if I don't pick you for the free. After that, I'll be hanging up. I'll be done with this video. I do have a special $72 for a full reading. If you want to donate that on Cash App, I will do a live reading with your name, a full reading if you want to donate that too. All right, so let's see, who am I going to pick first? Oh, Sun, you paid? What is the truth about my relationship with Mael? I've been angry and sad at the same time. You paid 30 for 2 cards. Okay, let's get in. Oren, you're standing out to me. I don't know, it's your picture. This looks like Tron. I don't know. I'd like to do a free reading for you because I don't see your name in here very often. Oren 2888. I like the 3 8s. That did speak to me when I was looking at the chat. I've been channeling 8s in my life lately, so yeah, I'd like to give you one, please. I feel like that's the 28 is a number of prosperity and wealth. So I'd like to do one for you. But I'm going to be doing Sun Val first. Spirit, please guide and direct me. What is the true relationship for Sun and Mael? Bottled up emotions in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck here is the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. And I'm going to give you a Romance Angel Oracle as well, because you're Sun. Thank you for saying I have beautiful cards, Bri. I appreciate that. Hi, Stephen. Attraction. A lot of the real reality of your relationship with this person is chemistry. A lot of your connection has to do with holding back emotions and then being around each other and being able to let them out. There's an expression of love. You and Mael are very good at expressing your love to one another. And I don't think he's ever done that outside of this connection. And I don't feel like you've done this really outside of this connection. There's a very real, very honest, very raw, tell each other how it is. And it's a very vulnerable state that you put yourselves in. You've both really taught each other how to get real about everything. And it's that deep intimacy. And there's this healing energy that you guys have where your affections for one another just soothe all the wounds of what you guys both go through. The 2 of Pentacles here is always on the fence, back and forth, stuck in between worlds. His life, your life, it's never balanced. 3 of Swords is under this, which is that third party energy, it's that broken heart. And this competition, 5 of Swords in the reverse, always feeling like you have to compete to have him in your life. Like it's such a struggle, it's such a chore. He knows how he feels about you. You know how you feel about him. Feelings have never been a problem. I'm going to give you some more bonus. But the real reason you're supposed to be together, the meaning of your relationship, is to learn how to express your hearts. You guys do that very well. Spirit, what needs to be overcome here for Sun and Mael? Can you show me the real issue that maybe has been overlooked? Hearts that speak the same language. Interesting, we have communication across the board. Just verifying the purpose of your connection with him is to communicate your feelings. I feel like if you haven't opened up lately, open up. It's time. He's ready to receive what you need to get off your chest. Okay? He's ready to receive it. Don't be afraid to let him hear what's been going on, racing back and forth in your mind. What kind of results are you going to get if you get to express this? And it could also be reversed. He could also be waiting to express some feelings about you, and that's going to come to the forefront. But there's some kind of an expression that needs to come out for you and him. We have abundance and partying. Have we been way too distracted with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment, worrying about money? Worrying about those freaking pentacles? I'm hearing that. Too much fun in the sun. Too much irresponsibility has been taken somewhere. And that needs to come out. This soul bond is sacred. What is Spirit's advice for you, Sun? Spirit, what is your advice? Maybe you need to tell him. Maybe you need to call him out. What kind of games are you playing? Are you having a good time? Are you just partying it up? Are you not worried about your future? Because time is ticking. And that Knight of Swords is like, I'm going to confront you. Time is ticking. I'm going to call you out on BS. And, you know, I'm glad you can express your feelings. Let me express mine. Okay? I love you. I'm attracted to you. Yes, but we have a very unbalanced life. And there's a lot of unresolved issues. And where's the time going? Spirit, what is the advice? Son, your advice is this. You can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. Who's in denial, son? You or him? Or both of you? Spirit says, how are we ever going to fix this connection at all when we're living in an alter reality where we're saying, oh, that's not a problem. This is. Oh, that's not an issue. This is. No, you cannot heal the drama by saying it's not here. And Spirit says, someone's got to get real. And we got to stop having fun. I feel partying is flirt and attraction. I feel like that kind of coincides together for the both of you, where this connection is all about fun, good times. Like, let's not talk about the stress. Let's not talk about the problems. Let's kick that under the rug, you know? We'll deal with that later. I love you. How are you? I miss you. You know, try to keep it positive and upbeat. I feel like that's what he's doing, or that's what you're doing. And it's like, no. Let's don't address the cat in this little jar here. Like, let's not. I don't want to dig up those feelings. Maybe it's the distance. Exactly. Like, I don't want to talk about the distance. Hey, I'm calling you. How are you? Let's focus on a good chat. You know, it's like, no, this is a problem. I'm done having fun. Some injuries you really just can't walk off. But too many of us run around treating emotional compound fractures. Funny they talk about emotional, like a stubbed pinky toe. It ain't the same thing, love. If you ignore the big ouchies, they fester, they get gangrene, and they give us permanent problems. Do you have a big, hurtful problem and you're holding it in? It's a deep wound and it needs to be addressed. I feel like this is the elephant in the room. Sunval, exactly. The next time I see him, I will speak my mind. There you go. I feel like, yeah, he's been finessing you and BSing you. And Spirit's like, yep, it's time to address that. Because it's all fun and games. It's all love and romance and connection and I miss you. And it's like, no. I do too. But we got to get to the real problem here. The real issue here. So the real energy between you and him, honestly, is, I don't want to say learning because that's a triggering word for a lot of people. But for a lack of better words at the moment, learning to express yourselves while still being attracted and in love with someone. How many people fail in marriages because they think that if they confront their partner, it's going to be a divorce? If they bring a problem up, it's going to end up in a fight. So many people. So they just bottle it up. They don't want to damage the relationship, but in return, they damage the relationship. So I feel like there's been some act of avoidance. I feel like part of the reason, the real connection for you and him is to address the elephants in your lives. He helps you address things in your life that maybe you would never have addressed without him. I feel like it could be family, work, other things, but he brings those things out of you and you're like, yeah, these are issues. For him, the same thing. He would probably never address the issues in his life, but you bring it up out of him. There is this deep connection. It is a sacred soul bond. There's a lot more to you and Mael than just a couple cards. Okay? You and Mael have a magnetic attraction. You cannot deny it. It's there. And the one thing I feel as your reader is you guys really got to communicate direct a lot more and don't be afraid to hurt each other's feelings. Don't be mean. Don't be cruel. I'm not saying get out there and bash him and go off on him and let him have it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you better find a very accurate way to express yourself in a loving, affectionate way, but to be meaningful. So yeah, that's what I feel. And I'll be right back with that free reading. I think it started reading. Can you bring that mattress in here? Just in the front. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, anyways, thank you very much, son. I hope this reading was good for you. I don't feel super strong about it. I don't know. How do you feel about that reading? Are we connected on that? Is that making sense? Do we need a deeper reading? You know, I tried to give you some extra in there, but that's what I'm feeling. And I think you just have too much bottled up with him. Too much. And he plays too many games. Too many games. And a lot of excuses. And it just needs to be called out and it needs to be addressed. But yes, I do know that your connection with him is sacred. My opinion on why, what the purpose of your relationship is with him, the simple fact that you are soul bonded, and the simple fact that you have a past life, and the simple fact that you guys are learning to speak clearly and honestly with people you love in a better way. Maybe in a past life, maybe even in this life, just in previous relationships, you couldn't because you just were afraid to bring things up. But they need to get brought up. You're teaching him to mature in relationships, and I think he's doing the same thing for you. It's fine, you need to express yourself. Yeah, you do. That's really coming across in your reading. All right, well, Oren, 2888, let's go ahead and do your reading now. If anyone else donated to Cash App, let me know, because after Oren, I will be hanging up. There. Oren, what is your question? Is it about love? Is it about money? Is it about your spiritual journey? Okay, what advice do I need to know about reuniting my family, the mother of my son, to fix our relationship, and possibly advice on my finances? Which is the best path for earning money in the immediate future? Okay, good, good. Let's get that. Spirit, please use these cards in a reading for Oren. Oren. Ooh, it's this one. I feel it. I felt some good energy from that card. Number one, just breathe. Relax. You've been overthinking a lot. Take time to meditate, Oren. Sometimes the best answer is sometimes the easiest one. You're welcome, Oren. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for being here. You know, Ardra Nakshatra is a nakshatra that I feel connects to you in some way. I do Vedic astrology. I don't know your chart. I don't know anything about it, but Ardra Nakshatra comes from Gemini and Vedic, and it is about storms, destruction, pain, sorrow, just a lot of stormy, unpredictable problems, and how beautiful life gets through those problems. Like the death of someone can bring personal healing. The breakup of something can bring new love. You know, the financial hardship and loss could bring a new business. You know, that's really Ardra. And it's the beauty of lightning and thunder and signs and synchronicities and whirlwinds and drama and fights and just erratic, unpredictable, what the hell is this? But at the same time, determination and strength to handle it all. Okay, so I don't know, I just feel that for you. Bottom of the deck, not your typical love story.
Should we put the chickens in?
Yeah. Yes. So for number one, you and your kids, your son's mother, this is very rare. It's not typical. Okay. Oh, you're a Gemini. Well, good. I'm channeling that for you. It's hopefully Ardra, but that's your mission here. I'm channeling that. You've been stressing a lot lately about a lot of things running through my mind. Yeah, you need to meditate, ground, breathe. Now, this love connection between you and her, it's not going to be cookie cutter. Your mom, your dad, your friends, and other people are not going to be able to give you advice on how and what to do with your connection. It's unique to the both of you. And it's not going to be traditional. So you might feel guilt. Maybe we're not the traditional family. Maybe things in our relationship didn't go like normal people think a family should go. Ours is different. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad because yours is different. As long as you have love. Who cares about the viewpoints of other people? They're going to stare. They're going to judge. They're going to have opinions about your love story and how it was drama-filled and all the things that came with it. It's not their story. So that's first and foremost. And let's see, what can we do? What should you do? Number one, get honest with her. Tell her how you feel. Tell her what you think. Tell her what you see. Tell her what your visions are. Get real talkative, get real honest, have a straightforward conversation. She needs to know what you are, who you are, what you think, what you feel, 100%, so she can make good decisions about you guys. She needs you to open up. Somebody needs to break up in a karmic relationship. There's a karmic connection that needs to be cut out. More than likely it's a lover, but it doesn't have to be. But the karmic person has to go. Ten of Cups comes out for you. Interesting. Ten of Cups, happiness. Okay, Knight of Cups, you guys are actually going to have a beautiful reunion. I think you're going to have a reunion, a reconciliation. I think you guys are going to come back together. I think there's going to be a lot of growth, especially over the next 30 days. Get ready to surrender, okay? Surrender the karma. Surrender the karmic. This could be old friends, old family members, people that keep you guys stuck to an old lifestyle. It's like when somebody needs to get clean off of drugs or drinking or partying or whatever, they have to change their entire circle. They have to move out of that city. They have to get away from those friends. You know, they cannot heal and get better in the same place they got sick. And if that has to do with leaving a karmic, just a sexual, intimate relationship, cut all ties. No more friendships on social media. No more shared numbers. Change the number, change the address. That's it. We're going to have to cut off cold turkey some people from the past, and more than likely a person. Okay? But there's going to be a communication and an action within 30 days. It's spiritually driven. It's warm. It's a loving communication. Someone's heart has softened and it's melted. There's a beautiful communication on the horizon. There's going to be some secrets to be revealed. Don't be afraid of them. Maybe you've got some, I feel like you've got some secrets you might need to talk about with her. However you feel those need to come out. She may also. But we got to at least start talking about how we really feel about each other. What kind of a family you want. The best communication you can give your baby's mom right now is the kind of family you want. She needs to have a vision, Knight of Cups, of a future with you. She needs to know that you have a vision. She needs to know that you're ready to lead, Ace of Swords. That you are man enough to fix this family. You are man enough to lead this family. You are man enough to be a leader and have her follow you. That you are ready to get real and get serious about the family dynamics. You need to show her that you are stepped up into a new energy and that you love her. Knight of Cups. What comes along with this unrevealed secrets? Karma YOLO, you paid for 3 cards? Okay, perfect. I have, what, 5 more minutes, guys? If anyone wants to pay, 5 more minutes. There you go. 4 of Wands. Unrevealed secrets about marriage, about union, about home, about family. Emperorship. This is a lack of fathership, and it's maybe scared of being a father, feeling like you have big shoes to fill, or you're not filling those father's shoes as well as you would like. Fears about being in charge. Fears about being a masculine. Address those secrets. Address this. 4-4 is very emperorship, very father. And it's about stability and strength. And you are stepping into that role. Now, you may not have had the best father figure. Okay? You may not have had it all together in the past. But you want to build that with her. 4 Wands. This is, in essence, I want to be a better man, and I want to be that with you. I want to build our family. I want to create a legacy. You know, here's some secrets about my past and my childhood. You're seeing 444 all the time. There you go. You're stepping into your emperorship role. Security and stability. That's all it is. Security and stability. And being able to bring that. Oh, Karma Yola, you're a woman? Okay, well, you're still stepping into a masculine energy. So step into that masculine energy. Doesn't matter what sex. You're stepping into it and being in power, being in the seat of authority and leadership and guidance and structure. And you've got to fall into that. Good, yeah, you want to be the stable structure. You want to be the one they can count on, the one they can depend on, the one they can have a future with. That's what needs to be said. And there you go, see, not your typical love story. I love that. No distance will keep us apart. I love that too. Okay, time is up. Took too long. This is a rush. Okay, Ace of Swords is we got to hurry and do this, which is probably we have the next 30 days. Under that, there it is, the ticking time bomb. Yeah, we're running out of time. Okay, so this is time to step up into this situation because otherwise, I don't know if you've been 7 years with this person, but it will be wasted. You don't want to waste all these years that you've put into this connection, all the building that you've done. You want to strengthen this. But the time is now. We have 30 days here to speak up. 26 years, even better. Okay, so we don't want to lose all of that. Okay, it's time to build and create a future that is not here yet, and you want to share this with your partner and say, I have a future for us. I see this future. We've been together for 13, known each other for 20. Wow, that is awesome. All right, so let's see what your oracle is for this. Serendipity, 4-leaf clover, could be a sign. March could be a sign, right? The Irish, I don't know. There's this little symbol, synchronicities, right? The number 18, perhaps. But the 4-leaf clover is about luck, right? And abundance. Okay, so I feel like things are about to change in a good direction for you and your partner. So get ready because there's going to be this almost divine, magical pixie dust just sprinkled all over you guys. Like, wow, where did this come from? Where did this good communication come from? Where did this love come from? Used to find 4-leaf clovers all the time as a kid. Lucky, because I've been looking for a 4-leaf clover for a long time. Never found one. So believe me, you are lucky. And this card says to you, opportunity is aligned with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity. Luck and good fortune are appearing signs and symbols and a magical alignment for you. The oracle's message is you have stepped into alignment with the greater good for your life, where your dreams and collective dreams resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create a miracle that you could never have planned out by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now. And as a higher energy uses you as a force for the whole world, your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will be a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is bigger than you think. And your mission is supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Spirit has a plan for you. You're a beautiful soul. And that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. It is no accident that you and this person have met. You have met before in a past life, and this is part of your journey. And only the divine force could have planned this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs that Spirit's giving you. You know that it's real, and you know that this is special. The prosperity message is you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars have aligned in money and in career, and it's in your favor. It's smiling upon you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you've made in the past have prepared you for opportunity that's about to come knocking. This is your lucky day. This is your lucky moment. The timing will be perfect, and financial blessings are sure to come. I really feel like within 4 weeks, you're going to start to see financial opportunities just show up. Okay, there's going to be some blessings coming your way. In a protection message, because we always have the warnings, the red flags, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead you to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or the perfect person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one. Yet it all fell apart. How could it fall apart? Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver you an important message that you need to have before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. Your journey is different and unique. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and why you need it. And it's always guided you to right where you're meant to go and where you're supposed to be. Pay attention to the signs. They're always telling you you're in the right direction. All right. So there you go. Sometimes we have these breakups, we have these dramas. It's karma, right? And it's like, oh, did I mess up? Did I do something wrong? No. It's just you had to get something from this, and then you can have it again. You know, sometimes things fall apart so everything can fall back together. And that's for the greater good. So that's what I hear for you. And thank you so much. And I'm so glad you're here to watch my videos. That was amazing. You're so welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Karma YOLO. Okay, that's it. I think if no one else has paid, that is the end of the paid messages. Oren288, you gave me a lot of insight. Oh, well, thank you. I'm always here for you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot, and I hope I see you again in more videos. And thank you. All right. And God bless you. Okay. So YOLO, what is your question, my dear little Karma? I can't see your picture. Okay, we're just going to say, my dear friend. What is your question? All right. You'll be back around. I'll keep you posted. Okay, thank you. I would love to be kept posted. Where is Karma? Hey, Raquel. Hey, Ling. Ling, I'm going to pull you a card in waiting because I said I would last time. So while we wait for YOLO, Raquel, and Ling, I'll do a card for you. So Ling, dude, Ace of Wands, Ling. 3 of Cups, girl. Knight of Wands. Be careful. I definitely have vibes. Somebody from your past is coming around, okay? This person has sexual intentions for you. Sorry, Ling, gonna put it out there. They want to come in for a good time. Sexual reasons, okay? I think you saw this coming, and you know what to do. You know what to do. But this person is coming in for a good time, and, you know, just be mindful of that, okay? It's still a good connection, but they're not looking for the serious. Okay, the commitment's not here. It's just a good time. So be very cautious about how you open up to this person coming back in. Fire sign, okay, more than likely an Aries, but it could be a Leo or a Sag. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Devil. He might shield chivalry, like I'm here for the long haul, but that could be a disguise. This person may just be directly attracted to you. So be careful who you open up your heart to, Ling. You're glad he's coming back. But yeah, for what? All right. Karma YOLO. Is he having an affair? Let's take a look. And then Raquel, I'll give some cards to you. Spirit, guide and direct me for Karma YOLO. Is this person having an affair? Show me this person. Is he having an affair? I don't know why Nick just came into my mind. Nick. I don't know. Nick, what does that mean? Knickerbocker? The Knicks? Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. 3 of Wands. This person is definitely playing the field. Okay, this is playing the field. Queen of Pentacles is not committed. Not committed, not honoring commitments, not being a good judge of character, not honoring contracts, not being a good steward. Okay. Financially, it's also kind of a havoc. Obviously, it's selfish and it's controlling and a little greedy. A little greedy about what's theirs. The 7 of Cups is, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel like this person is connecting with an earth sign. Taurus. Could be Virgo or Capricorn, but I feel they're connecting with an earth sign and they made that decision. They already did it. This person wants to see where it's going. Where is this going? Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. I do feel this person is trying to commit to somebody else in the future. I think this person is younger. And I also feel this person thinks that whoever I'm reading here has money and stability, but doesn't really. There's an illusion here with the 7 of Cups. I do feel an affair. I do feel one. Okay? I have to be honest. YOLO, talk to me. What's going on? Am I right on these zodiac signs? Guide me in this reading because I'm definitely feeling it. I need to know who's who and what's going on because that would help. Okay, I see confusion, illusion. I see the decision's already been made. I feel like this is already, it's already in action. And he sees that in the future. Even though they're not committed right now, there may be a commitment. With this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like a lack of boundaries, a lack of self-respect with this other person. And I think this other person would know about his commitments, would already know, or whoever this is, him or her. Okay, so I feel that. Why is this going on? Blowing a kiss, excuse me, unconditional love, fairness and love, affection returned. Cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, and an abusive relationship. We have total bliss for 20 years. The last 5, he's been an a-hole. Wow. Yeah. Not today. Boundaries and hurt. Avoiding this conversation. Not dealing with it. Still upset. You've been walking on eggshells. You knew this was going on, Karma. You knew it. And this probably happened with somebody at work or while he was en route to work. And it was not a plan, but it happened. Things happen. He met someone younger and they had a fling. They had stuff going on. It didn't have, she knows. She knows about you. And she played that card, blowing a kiss, okay, giving affection, more sexual, intimate affection than you had based on his description. And he started to cut you down. You immediately felt the emotional separation and you saw a pattern. This pattern is your sign that yes, he did. It's a pattern. You feel like you're being watched at work to make sure I'm at work. You're right. That's it. Absolutely. That's part of it in here. Yes. And the silent treatment, he doesn't want to open up to you. He's already having an emotional affair and probably an intimate physical affair. It hasn't gone anywhere. Obviously, it's not committed. She thinks there's a future. This has been going on a while, Knight of Pentacles. This isn't just yesterday. This isn't last week. This isn't recent. This is years. Like, this has been going on, Knight of Pentacles. Well, a reconciliation is coming. Devotion and hope. Okay. Why is he coming back to reconcile with you? Why is he coming back to reconcile with Karma YOLO? He misses you. He wants to be his best self. Why did he do this to you? Why did he do this to YOLO? Why did he do this? It's just so complicated. He knew this person. He knew this person. This is not a random stranger. He knew this person, I feel, from high school or past. Somehow they reconnected. Now, what should you do? My intuition on this, and my heart hurts for you. I'm so sorry. It depends. Do you have children? Do you own a home together? Do you depend on him financially? I need more information to give the best advice I can with the tarot. But I will ask the tarot what you should do. What should Karma YOLO do? Well, damn. Remember, I need more information before I give you an answer as a reader, but from what the cards are saying is, I think this relationship is over, and here's why. Here's why. Not just the cheating, because that's happened. Your personal boundaries. You've been disrespected. You've been disrespected. The home is mine before we got married. We have grandkids. Okay. So this would be messy. This would be messy. If you ended things, in a divorce, the sale of the house, it doesn't matter if it's in your name, it's his contributions to the house as well, etc., etc. The grandkids, it's better that they're not your own kids that are young right now, but the fact that they want to have Nana and Papa, they want to have the grandparents, it makes it difficult because you want your family the way you want it. At the same time, you've been very disrespected. The cards are saying, I think you already feel like this is dead, but you haven't let go. What is he doing? What is his plans? This younger, it's funny because when they cheat, the younger people think, oh, he's got it all together. He's got a house, he's got a car, no, it's yours. It's yours. But see, the naive people don't realize that it's yours. They think he's got some kind of security. He probably doesn't. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't. Nine of Wands in the reverse. He's not going to defend himself. Ticking time bomb. King of Pentacles. Strength. Two of Pentacles. He feels a lot of what you guys have is more his. Whatever he's contributed, whatever he's worked for, whatever empire he's built, he feels like it's his. He feels he has the bargaining chip. He feels he has the power. Maybe he's got the retirement. Maybe he's got the, you know, the finances more secured. He does feel he has cards to play. Maybe he feels like cheating is not a big deal. He doesn't really have any intention on marrying this person. Although the other person thinks long-term he will. He doesn't really. He's just keeping this going for his own selfish reasons. And it's purely what the obvious is. It's sexual. He's been a little confused emotionally. His emotions have gotten in the way. But how does he really feel about you? Let's get a confession. How does he really feel about Karma YOLO? How does he really feel? You said things have been peachy for 20 years, and this is a shock. He doesn't feel that way. He feels that you guys have had a good amount of karmic battles. He feels that maybe what he's going through right now is a karmic battle. Please be patient with me. My process of growth and change as I come into my power. I'm making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic connection and completing my cycle. So I do feel he wants to cut that off, even as mean as he's been. I've paid the house payments and I'm financially secure. Good. Well, maybe he thinks he can still use that for his benefit. A lot of married spouses believe that. Look at Cardi B. Offset wanted to get alimony from her, and he's the one who cheated. Hello, that happens every day in Hollywood. Why wouldn't it happen in real life? A lot of people feel that they have just as much stake financially as their partner, even when their partner is the one that's building it. No, you're not. But look what this says. He's going to be cutting off that karmic situation and completing the cycle. He's on the fence right now. He knows that karmic connection is a ticking time bomb. It's not going to last with that person. He knows that. There's nothing there. He doesn't have grandkids. He doesn't have a legacy. He doesn't have a home. He doesn't have a life with that person. That's why she's Nine of Pentacles in reverse. She's pretty, younger than you most likely, but she's in it for something else, and it's not love. It's for financial security, which is not his. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's not his. But he's portraying that role, Knight of Pentacles, and she thinks if she hangs in there in the long run, she'll have something to gain from all of this. She's in here for the gain. The mice and the compass. It's all going to fall apart. There's a silver lining. I do think that it's a matter of time and that other connection is going to fall apart. Okay? I do. But he's known her before. It's not a stranger. He's going to get caught up in a web of lies. It is what it is. Your love with him is no ordinary love. You guys had your set of scars and wounds when you came into this relationship. You guys have been trying to heal from this heartbreak. It's going to take time. But I think you guys will be okay. It's up to you. I know this other situation with this other person will not last. It's part of his karma. He's dealing with it. The cards say death. You should end this. It's up to you. It's up to you. I will tell you it's not going to last. It's only a matter of time. The fact is you've been disrespected. Yes, you will find out the truth. Okay? He's avoided this conversation. He's hurt you. Okay? The cards are like this. The way your guys' foundation was set, it will never be the same. When you do find out the truth, and there will be some secrets revealed, It's going to kill everything you guys had. And you're going to have to rebuild on something. What does that foundation look like? What is your foundation with him to rebuild? Is it strong enough? Can it withstand the storm? That's going to be up to you guys. He did what he did. It's complicated. He felt he was getting more affection or more love from that situation. But it looks like ultimately he's devoted. He wants to stay with you for whatever you guys have built. And it looks like you guys are going to get a reconciliation. You know, he got with her because it felt good for him. He was healing from a heartbreak. He was just feeling whatever he was feeling. And he connected to this person, and that's always the wrong thing to do. Just because you start being friends with someone and you think they're your friend, it doesn't mean you're not cheating. You can start with an emotional cheat, a mental and physical cheating, then comes the physical. And the fact that he confided into someone else, he bonded to someone else, he allowed himself to connect with somebody else, that's on him. Will I find out the truth? You will. That's what I have for you. Okay. That's what I have. Was there someone else that paid, or is that it? I guess I'm going to go. Raquel, I was going to give you a few cards. Raquel, Spirit, can you guide and direct me for Raquel? The Devil card for you, Raquel. The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Cups. You're no longer giving in to someone? Or someone you love is no longer giving into the karmic? Could be someone, okay, I feel like he's no longer giving into the karmic. This week, your person is walking away from a karmic relationship, or maybe it's you, but I feel it's your person. But they're no longer giving into it. The winds of change are here, the Wheel of Fortune. There's no more desire or attraction in a previous karmic commitment that was on the fence. And I see a reconciliation with you, Raquel. Okay, I definitely see a reconciliation. Someone is leaving Karmicville. And I feel like the reconciliation, the reunion of true love is coming together. Strength card, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. Sag is powerful. And I feel this is a spiritual movement to force a decision very quickly. Somebody's making a decision to leave a karmic connection. That karmic, maybe it's not a love relationship. Perhaps it's a family member. Perhaps it's another karmic situation. But someone is about to leave a karmic situation. Raquel, you want to hear something cool? Yes, I do. What is something cool? Hey, Owen. There was 4.3 earthquake in the Bay Area last night around 3 a.m. I woke up right beforehand. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I was born in Berkeley, plus it's the autumn equinox. Oh my gosh. Spirit, tell me about this earthquake spiritually for Raquel. Ooh. Prosperity is going to come. There's something you want, but you're afraid to do. You don't have enough power to do something that you want to do. I feel it's about money, job, career. There's something you want to do. It's in the works, but you haven't made a move. You're going to be pressed with this new beginning opportunity very soon. King of Pentacles. You're about to come into a very big partnership with career or love. This earthquake for you waking up, and it's a sign spiritually for you that your life is about to get shaken up and rattled up. Your life's about to make dramatic changes. Something big is about to happen. So get ready, because a wish come true, a wish fulfillment, something you lost hope in, drive in, determination in, it's coming up. And prosperity and abundance is here. If not, a very good relationship is here. And it's coming within a week. There's 7 days. You're going to watch something evolve in a very good way in the next 7 days. Big changes. All right, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to let you guys go. It's been a long reading. I have to let you guys go. Raquel, that's what I felt. The earthquake was a shakeup for me and my manifestations. Yes, it is. Things are about to manifest in the real world for you. Magician, King and Queen of Pentacles. Partnerships, success, relationships. You're about to see changes exactly in your manifestations. All right. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching me. I hope you liked my video. Please like it, share it, comment. It helps. I know you're like, why do I have to do all these things? Please, I need some support on this channel. I'm not the most popular thing in the world. I need some access to you. I need some support. Use your fingers. Do something for me. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely day or night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. And you just keep swimming. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Raquel.